Yes,
it's very good. It's progress for me.
Woo. Believe it or not, I don't think I've ever drunk an energy drink. In fact, I don't think I actually drink an energy drink in my life.
Dude, they're so much fun.
No Red Bulls, no Lime. In real life? No, in my life. I've never drank an energy drink.
They're fun.
The closest thing I've ever done was like maybe a Powerade or Gatorade.
Those aren't really energy drinks.
No, they're electrolytes and sugar. Electrolytes and sugar, that's what I'm saying.
You know what we do before softball starts? Our game starts? We have, so every time, we have a giant thing of candy, and we shove almost all of the candy in our mouths. Because we play the game better if we're hyped up on sugar.
Okay, but how long was it as a game, usually?
Depends kind of on how many games we do.
2 hours.
You turn in quiz corrections on Google Classroom.
Because, well, it's
Test corrections in person.
innings we have. Stuff like that. So.
What'd you say, my bad?
I was talking to him.
What? Is that all
Beautiful.
missing, or is it one of it? So that pigeon in your room, what's going on? What's happening? Yeah, how's the pigeon?
The pigeon is fine. She's alive.
So,
Do you have any questions on the quiz I just gave back?
when do I take it?
Sure. Never.
The bromance is back.
Oh, yeah, there's the bromance.
Exactly. Why are you looking at me? It's these two.
Oh, I was like, I think there's
I didn't see
one
the
bromance
last
in
one.
the room.
I thought it was them two. That'd be weird.
Oh wait, we're missing Donovan.
He's not coming. He said he wasn't coming.
What? Okay.
How would I know? And even if I did, I wouldn't tell you. Yeah, it's like I don't share other people's business. Yeah, that's how it is. I know, it's astonishing. I think we need this today. We have pictures today, right? Oh. No, you're not. Stop saying dumbness.
Same thing.
No, it's not. And you really should not say stupid things. Because stupid things lead to stupid attitudes, which leads to stupid performance. So choose to not be stupid. So number 7 from 4-1. Let's go.
4-1.
3-1.
3-1.
Sure. What?
Wait, 3-1.
3-1.
3-2.
What are we doing?
3-2 and 3-3.
What is happening?
Number 7 from 3-1 is what we're going to do right now.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
We're going to graph y equals 4 plus x using the x and y intercepts. How do we find the x-intercept?
A thing.
How do we find the x-intercept? Put y, turn y into a 0. Solve for x. How do we solve for x? How do we solve this for x? We already put a 0 in for y. How do we solve this for x? 0 equals 4 plus x. It's a one-step equation. What do we do? Subtract 4. Thank you.
Was this for the quiz?
So smart.
Yes.
This is for what we're doing right now. That's all we got to worry about. Yeah? Define the y-intercept. What do we need to do? Turn x into 0. Then we grab our ruler and we put a dot over here and a dot over here and we connect them.
Yeah.
Easy money. Yeah?
Easy money.
Let's look at today's stuff. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It would be the same if it was like that?
No. If it's not like that, it's wrong.
I did rise up.
All right, let's see. What did we do?
3-2.
I know. What numbers?
24 through 36 evens.
24 through 36 evens.
Wait, I need my brown pencil.
No. Number 24 is -2. 26 is 5. 28 is -2.5. 30 is 5/11. 32 is -3/4. Excuse me. 34 is -9. What do we go through? 42? 36. Great. Number 36, D, is about 1.67. This means the water level in New Orleans has reached sea level after 1.67 days of rain. What questions do we have from this lesson? We could do 32.
That's crazy. You good? What's she screaming about? I love that face. It's so cute.
So we're supposed to find the zeros of that. So what should we do?
Wait, I lost my pencil.
Turn this into a zero. That's true. Now what? Subtract a half. Sounds like a good idea.
You made me break the lead.
Deepest apologies.
She doesn't care.
Slow down, Sean. Slow down.
I have a lot more.
What's 0 minus 1/2? -1/2. It's not 0. It's not positive 1/2. It's -1/2. Now what? Divide the 2/3. How do we divide fractions? Multiply by the reciprocal. What's 3/2 times -1/2? It is. I don't know why you had to look that up.
I don't know either. It's been a weird past couple days. I'm sorry.
What kind of something else like this?
Bam. What other questions from this lesson do we have? 30, please. Okay. Same instructions. So what should we do? F of x turns into a 0. Now what? The 22 is not subtracted. Add 10.
I'm not taking part in this.
What did you make?
She made a nail set.
So cool.
They were really cool. I like them.
I made these nails, guys.
I made these, so, it's fine. So cool.
Right?
Exactly.
Now what?
Mr. Sean understands the excitement.
I used to pay my dad's toenails.
Divide by 22.
Divide by 22. Sounds true.
I would paint him like freaking rainbow.
No, I would put flowers on him. I would put flowers and a tiny sketch class for Christmas.
All right. How about that?
Bravo.
Bravo.
What was the
Congratulations.
answer to 20?
Wait, give me half.
Yes, sir. Guys, shut it. Jace, did you have a question?
He answered it.
Good.
I have one question about 30. So, if you, so you prefer,
Actually, you should ask her. I don't know if I wrote it down.
this would convert to 0.45.
Look at me like that.
This would convert to a repeating decimal.
Yeah. So, would you prefer?
That's a dumb thing to write. Don't write that.
Yeah, I know.
Fractions are pretty. We love fractions. They're beautiful. Just reduce them.
I would like, so I just had a question about 36. Because I got it right, but it just when it says explain it. How do you want us to explain it?
You just put it in words. So what does the 1.67 mean?
I put 0 equals how many days of rain?
0 equals how many days of rain?
I don't know, because it said explain the zero, so I was like.
So explain these zeros. So the zeros are the x-intercepts, right? So that's it's another word for the x-intercept. There's another word for that's roots, right? There's several different words for those depending on context, right? So that's what it's talking about. It's, oh, you got 1.67 for the 0, right? And it's wanting you to explain what does that mean, right? So, oh, what is the what units for the 1.67?
Days.
Days. It's that many days, right? So 1.67 days, what does the 0 represent? What is the x-axis in this problem?
Level of water?
So at 0 level of water, what is that? How do we describe the 0 level of water?
Surface level?
No, but you're close-ish.
What? 1.67.
Oh my gosh. No, stop. If I said we were out on the ocean and we were at, thank you, sea level. So sea level is the 0. So it takes 1.67 days to get to sea level. Something along those lines.
I should have known that because I grew up on it.
Look at you.
What was the answer to 28?
28.
The answer to 26.
Negative 2.5. 5 was the answer to 26.
Would you prefer us to like instead of doing
Can
1
we do
point?
26?
Sure.
Would you prefer us instead of doing 1.6 repeating? Would you prefer us to do 1.67?
Right.
We don't go there. We don't go there.
I lost my pencil. I lost it, that's what I did. Where are you going? I lost my pencil.
Matthias.
What is this?
Yes, sir.
What number is that?
So find your mistake. You probably made one somewhere.
I just didn't know what I was doing. But that makes sense now.
No, stop, because that's a dumb sentence. We're erasing dumb sentences today. We're erasing dumb sentences today. Like, far and away, yes, we're deleting the dumb sentences. I don't care what y'all are talking about. I am co-opting it. So, that's dumb. You knew what you were doing, so stop saying dumb stuff. I cannot stress this enough. Boys, mostly, and a few girls. Quit saying dumb stuff. Wow, that was violent. So, you know you put a 0 where the thing is, right? It was minus, yes?
Maybe yes.
Matthias, what do?
You minus 25.
Yeah. So, did you know what you were doing?
Yeah.
Yeah. You may have made a mistake. Did you figure out what mistake you made? Did you try this problem? What mistake did you make?
Is the f of x. I forgot to turn it into a 0.
See, that's different. I cannot stress this enough. Like, y'all are never going to be good at math if you don't get past the wall that's in your brain. There's a wall right now that's in your brain. You keep bumping into it. Just go to the door and walk through it. Quit telling yourself you're dumb at math, you're bad at math, whatever else. It's a lie. It is. It's a straight up lie. I'm going to throw that out. This is like the only subject where it is okay to just go walk around and be like, oh, I was never good at math. If you walked around in the mall and you said out loud, like where people in the mall could hear you, oh, I was just never good at reading, people would look at you and be like, what? This person's an idiot. But you're allowed to say that with math. Stop saying that. Quit giving yourself permission to say that. You can be good at math. You can. What happened in this particular instance, and 98.5% of the time right now in Algebra 1, what happened is you made a mistake. Good. That's great. Which was my question was, did you find where your mistake was? It wasn't, did you see how dumb you were? It wasn't even, do you see where you were confused? Because you weren't confused, you made a mistake. You forgot to put that as 0. That's a different words. Some of you, probably 50% of you in this class, I bet, at least a third, are giving yourself permission to be confused. Stop it. Because see, here's the deal. If you have a handgun and you point it at your foot and you pull it in the trigger, you pull the trigger, that's stupid.
What if I did that?
It was stupid, wasn't it? It was stupid, wasn't it? You would agree. Object lesson, right? Stop giving yourself permission. If you make a mistake, great. Figure out what it was. And if you will take the time to figure out what it was, guess what you will be better at? Math. You got this. Stop giving yourself permission to suck. If you're bad at cooking, learn to cook.
I'm good at baking.
Great. If you're bad at reading, practice reading.
I can suggest.
If you have a genuine block like you have severe dyslexia, learn some strategies, work with it, and read. And there is a point at which it's like, okay, it's so prohibitive that I've got to find something new. Get an audiobook. Great. Listen while you read. Listen and make sure we're listening to the point I'm making. In math, for some reason, people have given themselves permission to be like, well, I'm just not good at it. You will never be good at it. And guess what? You can be. Good at it. You can be. You're not today, some of you, but you can be. You can be. I promise. And if you will stop giving yourself permission to not be, then you will be. Not right away. I am currently overweight. I didn't get there in a day. I didn't get there in a day. I cannot get out of that in a day. It's going to take work. If you have been giving, how old are y'all right now? 12, 15?
15.
You're 2. You're 15 years old. If you are 15 years old, if you're 14 years old, if you're 13 years old, whatever, 16 years old, if you are that old and right now you feel like I am bad at math, you have spent 16 years getting bad at math. You're not going to become good at math tomorrow. But if you keep giving yourself permission to keep eating more than you burn in calories, you're going to stay fat. Same with math. If you keep being like, well, I'm just not going to be good, I'm not going to try, you're going to stay bad at it. And you may be like, well, I'm not going to need it. You are going to need part of your brain. You're going to need to learn how to reason through things. If you want to be more than just a hobo the rest of your life. Even if you're like, well, I want to go up and I want to be a mother and a homemaker. I promise you're going to need to learn how to use algebraic reasoning and learn logic. Because if you're going to be a homemaker and a mother, you're going to have kids and money. And you're going to have to deal with all of those things. Are we making sense? Are we understanding? Okay. I'm not telling you to whatever. I'm just asking for y'all to stop saying I'm dumb. And I'm asking for y'all to stop saying, I didn't know what to do, so I didn't do. And if you did do, I'm asking you to pat yourself on the back and be glad that you made a mistake. Because guess what you get to do? Fix it and learn from it. Learning is like, the whole point of this class. So you get to do the whole point. If you make a mistake, yay. If you never make a mistake, then why are you here? Go somewhere else. Does this make sense?
Yes.
Good. Do we have any other questions on this lesson?
No.
Is that 5 or you have another question? Okay. This problem or a different problem? How do we get how do we?
Okay, so you did the
I'm listening. Go ahead. You're doing great. Keep going.
the plus 10 here, and then how did you go?
So like from this point, is this on like a problem like this?
You did the minus 25.
Okay. After we did the minus 25. So we did the minus 25 from both sides, right? Easy money. Yes. This is what you're talking about, right? 0 minus 25 is negative 25. Easy peasy. Bring down what's left. Negative 5x. Now, this is where your question is. What is yes?
Okay, so I was like, how do I know what to bring down?
Okay, so this cancels, right? Because 25 minus 25 disappears.
Oh.
So if it didn't get touched, bring it down.
Oh, so that's from the 0, what the 0 is.
The 0 minus 25 is negative 25,
Okay.
which is a little bit confusing on this one because it's like, well, you just wrote down that number again. But it's because this is 0. If it was 5 or something, then it would be like negative 20 or whatever. Yeah, great question. Great way of thinking. What is this? Why is this? Way to go. It's the one that's attacking the x. So if it's on the x, if it's right next to the x, that one's going to be the one that's divided. Yeah? Okay, good. Cool beans. To be 125,000% clear, those are the type of questions that y'all need to be asking, even if it doesn't come out of your mouth. Sometimes the answer comes because you're watching somebody else. Those are the kinds of questions you need to be asking, even when you're doing your homework. And when I'm doing the lesson on the video, those are the questions you're asking. Why did he do that? And if you can't figure it out while you're doing the lesson, then you should write that down. And then when I say, are there any questions on this lesson? You say, well, on the example, you did this. Why did you do that? That's a great question to ask. Does this make sense? Good. The why questions are like how you get better at math. I know Riley's like, oh my gosh, I have to ask why all the time.
Okay,
No, I am backing you up, girly. Calm down. Those are the questions you ask in math. The why questions are the questions. Those are how you get better. Any other questions from this lesson?
Can you do 36?
Didn't we already do 36?
I asked a question about it, but we didn't actually do it.
Yeah, sure, we can do it. Did you try it, or did you see words and get scared and run away? Okay, good. What did you try? Talk me through what you did. No, you're good.
I kind of trashed it because
Okay, so this fits right in with today's stump speech. Don't do that. Like, if you do work and you cry over it, keep it and ask about it. Because if you can be like, oh, I thought it was this, but it's actually this, now what do you know? More things about math.
No.
Yes.
Yes. Sorry.
That looks
Why'd you say no?
so strange. I don't know what's happening right now.
He's in his own world.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
In the
Mixed number. I don't know what I said, but graphing, if you're trying to graph a number, a mixed number is better than improper. Now, when you're doing slope, which we're going to do here soon, we do want an improper fraction because then it's rise over run. Yeah. Yeah. It's really like in Algebra 1, other than slope, I pretty much don't count off as long as it's reduced and correct. Like, so either one would be fine. All right, so 36. Talk me through what you did do. Parts of New Orleans lie half a meter below sea level after D days of rain. Equation. This equation represents water level W. Find the zero and explain what it means in the context of the situation. What'd you do? And if you don't know what you did, what should you do? Stop lying. The whole thing is finding zeros, right? So what did we do every time? Boys, hush. Not you. the off topic. What should you do? What do you think you should do?
Write all the variables out.
Okay, so let's do that. Sure, why not? So what does W equal?
Water related.
I don't care if you chew gum in my class, but I do not want to hear it or see it.
My bad.
Yeah, Charlotte.
You're fine. You're not in trouble. I've never said those words out loud in this class before. I've said them out loud, just not in here before. Great. What is D? Days. We don't necessarily have to do this on this problem, but it's a good habit to stay in. When you got a word problem, writing out your variables, that's a good habit to get in and stay in. It'll help you in physics and chemistry and in a lot of word problems, whatever else. Okay, so now what? What else does it give us?
Are you asking the entire class?
No.
Then it says what the water level equals.
Yeah, it's got an equation for you, so maybe we should write that down, right? Y'all are probably too young to remember Hurricane Katrina. But this equation is very relevant to Hurricane Katrina. Not your sister. Your aunt.
I have an aunt named Ashley.
Don't you have, what is her name? Yeah, you have an aunt named Katrina, quite lying.
An aunt. Oh, that one.
I'm gonna smack you. Or yourself. Okay, anyway.
I do. Yeah, never mind. You're right. I feel texting with us.
Anyway,
You are.
this equation, great. It says find the zero. So what should we do?
Zero.
Turn the W to 0.
We should turn the W to zero, just like we've done on all the rest of them, right? Wop. Now what should we do?
Plus 0.5.
Add a half. Sounds great.
I lost my pencil again.
It's right here.
No, it's not.
Right there.
Now what should we do?
Divide by 0.3.
Sounds good. It's a 5. It's just an ugly one.
11.
And what do we get?
D equals 5/3.
That's useless in this problem, right? Because we don't think about days as in 5/3. We need a mixed number or a decimal or something.
Don't do it. Don't look at me like that. Don't do it.
This is not the one.
1.67 what? Days. And then the question asks, what does that mean? Which we talked all through a few minutes ago, right? It'll take 1.67 for the water level to get 0, which would be sea level, right?
Lovely.
I know I am, thanks.
Hey, I mean, you were helping.
So lovely.
What?
You are beautiful.
No, that's so beautiful in every single way. Such a dumb.
Mr. Sherman singing about himself. Oh my goodness.
Can bring me down. Can bring me down today. Any other questions from this lesson?
Nope.
Let's take a quiz.
Yeah, let's take a quiz.
Hey, I actually did this one. Hopping into the other one?
Yeah, we still
Oh,
haven't.
did we do 2? Just kidding. Let's try again. Rate of change in slope.
Yeah.
All right, what numbers did we do?
14 through 38.
14 is 1/5.
Wait, what?
16 is negative 4/3. I have one word for many of y'all. This word could change your life. Organization. 18. 569.33. There was an average increase of 569.33 women per year participating in lacrosse. 20. Yes, the rate of change is constant. 22. No, the rate of change is not constant. 24 is negative 3/5. 26 is 1. 28 is 0. 30, undefined. 32, 10/3. How far did we go? 38? 38. Surely it's 38.
I think it's 38.
34 is 3/4. 36 is 6. And 38 is 2/3. Actually, that's a lie. This key is wrong. Because it's clearly negative 2/3. Rut-row.
Wait, can you repeat those 4, please?
34, please.
Wait, how many? What was the number?
What was what?
The number three, like the numbers of how many problems that we did? 38.
We went through 38.
Well, I went from 2 to 38.
2 through 38, good job.
I didn't have my thing, so I just guessed.
So close to the
I don't.
They're not even sitting that close together. What do you even say?
All right, what questions do we have from this lesson?
3 to 14, please.
Sure.
Oh,
14, please. Okay.
what page is this one? Where's that on?
177 and 178.
What are we doing? It was on
Wait,
page
actually,
67.
I think it was that.
Yeah, you're right.
2 from 12.
You just did all of them. I don't know what it was.
So I'm gonna guess 230.
We're supposed to find the rate of change. So what should we do?
Which one is this? Number
14.
14.
Change is rate of change, right?
Yes, that's what he just said.
Y
Oh my God.
y1 over x2 minus x1 equals m for slope.
What did you do? No. Don't even look at it. Like, that's a good idea. Who knows what's happening? You can choose random numbers, right?
You can.
So it's different?
No.
Depending
Well, if you picked like this one and this one, you'll get the same answer. You just have to reduce to get the same answer.
Plus 5 on the right.
So you can do that. You can plug. So you can just count it. Yeah. So or you could put in like 10 minus 5 over 3 minus 2. Wait. I don't know why I did that because I wrote it backwards, huh? That's silly. How about 3 minus 2 over 10 minus 5? 3 minus 2 is 1. 10 minus 5 is 5. And you got the answer. All day.
I did 5, 2.
So pretty.
Oh, but yeah, I think minus 8 would that be
So if you did 2 minus 3 and then 5 minus 10, then you would still get the same answer because a negative over negative is a positive.
I had a major brain fart last night. I did 10 minus 5 wrong.
Oh, Sal rude.
I know.
Yes.
Like, what is this plus 1 plus 5 do?
So it's a different way to look at it if we're doing a table. Like, so we already knew this was linear, right? It said it was linear, right? So the difference of the y's is 1, because add 1 to get to the next one. Difference of the x's is 5 to get to add to the 5 to the next one, and then rise over run. So it's the same thing, just a different way of looking at it. What other questions do we have?
I would like to go over 18.
Okay. Did you try it?
Yeah.
Good.
I don't leave anything blank. I tried my number. 18.
What was the annual rate of change from 2008 to 2011 for women participating in collegiate lacrosse? Explain the meaning of the rate of change. So what is your question?
I don't know. I just got it wrong, so I'm trying to figure out where.
What did you get? I suspect I know what happened.
I think I know it felt wrong doing it. So it's 1,708 over 3.
Okay, so 1,708 over 3, sure. However, on this particular problem, it's talking about the average number of women. What the heck is a 1,708 over 3 woman? How many women is that? So we do need, so on this, now usually, almost always on slope, we want the improper fraction, even if it's ugly, right? So if this was like any other problem, like regular problem, this would be great, and we'd circle it and move on with life. However, this is a word problem, and in a word problem, we got to get the ugly decimal. So we got to shove that in our calculator, and we get whatever it is, 569.33. Yeah, so each year, there was about 569 new women in lacrosse, in collegiate lacrosse.
That was the answer?
I did 1,708 divided by 2 instead of by 3.
Oh yeah, you just subtracted a row. It's fine. Mistake, small one at that. You at least got a whole number. It's a wrong whole number, but you got a whole number, so that was fun.
And on 28, if there's a 0 on the top, it's just 0. If there's a 0 on the bottom, it's undefined.
Correct.
Got it. Thank you.
Correct.
Oh.
Yeah, because we can't. If you punch divided by 0 in your calculator, it's going to give you some version of an error. It's going to be like, dummy, you can't do that. And that tells us that our line is straight up and down. If the slope is 0, what is the line going to look like? Straight side to side. Yep. What other questions from this lesson do we have?
I was a little bit confused.
Actually, y'all
32.
Why are we British?
Because we are.
Lubbock, Texas. Texas.
Saturday night. Really and right. You have something against British in the heart.
I have nothing against British people. Just saying.
You got more Texan when you said that.
Oh! Dude. Okay, so you know Amarillo, right?
All right, we are expected to find the slope of the line that passes through those 2 points. What's the formula?
y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1.
A super strong idea, especially at this point in our learning, is to the very first thing, label these, yeah? And then you just got to put the things where they go, right? So what's going to go right here?
5.
Y2 is this one. And then negative 15.
And then -2 and -8.
We do some ka-chink-ka-chinks, right?
Yay!
What's 5 plus 15? 20. Negative 2 plus 8? 6. What? Negative 2 plus 8. That's crazy. That's wrong still. What's wrong with it? Needs to be reduced. What can we reduce by?
2.
By 2. 20 divided by 2 is 10. 6 divided by 2 is 3. Isn't he cute? What other questions do we have from this lesson, kids?
Let's take a
34
quiz.
and 36.
I'm not going to do 34 and 36. Pick one.
Either one. 34.
Okay.
What is the next test? Wait, which one? Next week. I am not going to do that.
Oh, we have one for biology, don't we?
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Oh, yeah.
Which one did you say? 34.
It's like,
Yeah.
I have to do it. So would I.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna fail. So bad.
Say that.
In biology, I tried.
You know, download God.
Wait, which one are we doing?
34. 34.
God, AI.
That's
like a
No, you would think that you the problem was like everything about it. And they do it for different subjects.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are given some points with a missing piece. We're given the slope. What's the formula? Same, right? M equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Rise over run.
Yeah, sure.
Go and label them.
Huh.
x1, y1, x2, y2. What's going to go right here?
0. No.
8.
M is 8.
Oh.
What's going to go right here?
13.
13. And this one? Here?
3.
Here? R. What now?
R.
Ka-ching, ka-ching. Sounds great. Now what?
13 plus 5.
13 plus 5. What's 13 plus 5?
18.
18. Now what?
Nothing.
Lies.
Times 8.
The 3 isn't next to it.
Divide by. Times by 18. No.
3.
No.
Huh?
What?
Oh.
All the collectives. Yes.
Which is actually the same as cross multiplying, which is really what we're doing. We're doing the same thing, just wrote it different.
We're doing this to get rid of the 18.
We're getting rid of this. We're doing this to get the R in the top.
So you.
R is in the bottom. We don't want the R in the bottom. What are we supposed to do with that?
So we're doing 3 minus R.
What do we do over here?
So times 3 minus r.
What do we do over here? Distribute. What's 8 times 3? 24. What's negative r times 8?
Negative 8. R. Wow.
You're so good at words, Riley.
Thank you.
Now what?
Minus 24.
Minus the
Plus
24.
20. What?
The 20.
Minus 24.
That's an easy accident because the 8 is negative, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense now.
It probably won't be the last time you accidentally make that mistake. It's an easy mistake to make. Just slow down a little. Use different colors. It'll help. What's 18 minus 24? And then what?
Round of applause.
Yay.
Oh, we did that all the time.
Thank you, Mr. Sean.
So annoying.
You're welcome.
We go like this.
Let's take a quiz.
Yay. Yes.
Riley is happy about that.
So happy.
Watermelon.
Because they like a larger pool for their grade to be buffered. The more quizzes we take, the less each quiz counts. So,
They're great. See, they won't name.
I got my thinking cap back on. You know, actually, it's kind of, as well as it's fair, but it's quite tough. What?
you, no. I was not thinking of you at all when I drew it, but since you asked, it became you.
Is it 177 or 166? How does that look like a 166?
That's a pretty weak 6-7 joke, bro.
No.
Those are very clearly not sixes, bro.
I know.
Okay.
I was like, I thought the homework page was.
I already did 166.
Ah.
I know that.
The other one was 177.
I opened my